It's the last day of NAMM and I'm here at the iConnectivity booth to look at a new audio interface which Scott's going to tell me all about. And this is, I believe, for both computers and iOS devices?
Yes, this is something that we have a unique feature of our devices that we can connect to computing devices. So that can be two Macs, a Mac and a PC, two iPads, an iPad, and a Mac, whatever you want. And what this offers is some unique capabilities that I'm going to demonstrate here. So, for example, here I've got a guitar. I'm plugged into our interface. Now on our interface we have 4 inputs on the front. These are mic preamps with up to 60 decibels of gain. And I've got a guitar plugged in here. We can also connect microphones. So we do the A to D conversion in here. Taking the signal out from here, I am now taking that signal digitally into an iPad. Now on this iPad, I've got an amp simulator here, so I can play the guitar and get the guitar sounds. Now, to get the audio out, I want to record this into my Mac, into Ableton. So how am I going to do that? Well, I'm not going to take the audio out of the headphone jack. I'm going to take the audio out, back into our box digitally through USB. Back through our box, then into the Mac. So it's all digital signals at this point, so there's no additional degradation in going through another analog conversion. Once it's in Ableton, I can record, or I can play it back. Now again, I'm sending the audio back out of Ableton through our box, and then to speakers. In the back of our box, we have 4 line outs, plus a headphone output as well. And we can set different mixes for those. So if I want to have the headphones, for example, plugged in, and I want to listen to a click track, for example, if I'm in a live situation, I can have a different mix on the headphones than what's going out to my speakers. So we also do Midi. Our box also does Midi. It has one set of DIN in and outs in the back. But another thing that we can do with the Midi is we pass the Midi as well digitally between the iPad and the Mac. We also do support hosting. So we can connect a USB hub into the back of our box and then connect up to 8 USB Midi devices. And so for example, here I have an Arturia keyboard and it is playing. What it is doing, it's actually sending Midi to 2 places. I've got NAMM application running on the iPad, so I can send the Midi information in here, and as well as the guitar output that I'm getting from the same iPad, I'm also getting the audio from the NAMM, again, through our box back into Ableton, so I can record it. I'm also sending the Midi directly into Ableton, so if I turn the volume on here, I have a soft synth running on Ableton as well. So all this information is all going through one box. So this one box here, everything you see here is connected through here. So it's sending all the Midi, all the audio back and forth, and it's actually quite fast too, because as I'm playing the guitar, if you want to try it out, you'll see that it's actually pretty fast. And the audio is actually going through our box 3 times in order for this. This is sort of demonstrating the worst case setup, and it's very responsive.
Yeah.
So this is a new product that is out. It'll be available in stores in about 6 to 8 weeks. The street price is $299. And it's also got a touchscreen interface I forgot to mention on here. So if I want to do adjustments to, for example, the audio outs, I just press out, and then, or if the headphones out, so it's all cap touch with a LED display on there. You can also adjust it. For example, we have an application that ships, which is called iConfig for setting up Midi routing as well as the audio routing. You can set up a patch bay, for example, to set where the audio ins and outs are going to. And we also have a mixer. So earlier I said that we had the capability to have different mixes for the headphone versus the line out. So that's where you would set this up here. And once everything's set up, you can just press the button and then it flashes to tell you that it's saved. So if you don't have to set it up every time you go to the gig. You don't have to use the Mac. You can just take the box, plug it in, and your mixes are all set up.
Sounds very well thought out, so I look forward to us getting one for review.
Yes, oh absolutely, yes.
Yeah, thanks very much.
We have several of these. Well, they're like I said, they have been manufactured and they're just on the boat. They're coming over the ocean and they'll be available very soon. And we're very happy to have somebody from Sound on Sound review it.
Thanks, Scott.